Okay. This is a lot of books. Hey guys, it's Jessica from Peace Love Books, and today I'm here with quite a few books to share with you. I'm here with a new book haul. I have some boxes to unbox. I left for like 2 days. I was only in Kentucky from Friday afternoon to Sunday morning for Authors in the Bluegrass signing, so I do have some books I got there to show you, but I have a lot of packages that came in the 2 days that I was gone, so I will go ahead and show you everything I got. Do I have space? No. This is my like overflow stack for my shelves. I joked with Tori because she came to my house a little bit over a year ago and completely helped me revamp my shelves and get rid of a ton of books, and I was like, come back please and go through my library for me because I have no room. But I will go ahead and get to all the books. I got some really fun packages that I'm excited for, and I'm just excited to show you them. And then I've gotten some exciting book mail. Oh, I should hopefully have some pre-orders in here too, though I don't think I saw them. I did a couple pre-orders from Target and Barnes & Noble, and I don't think they've come, but I do have a limited edition trope arc of Maren Moore's new book, Rookie Mistake. I am so excited for this. Ooh, it has some goodies on the inside. We have some stickers and a couple of art prints. I have to make sure none of them are spicy. Okay, good. Sometimes we have some spicy art in the books. So this one is because I'm part of Maren's. I think I'm on her content creator team, and so she sent this my way, and I don't actually know too much about the plot, and there's no thing on the back, but this one, very cute. This is the limited edition copy, and it's actually pretty short, so it's less than 200 pages. I will probably fly through this. I'm excited for a new book from Maren. And then another, I gotta grab this package. This one I did not know if I was getting, and so I know some people have been getting it like 2 or 3 days ago, and I was like, okay, I probably didn't get one, which is totally fine. But it came in the mail today, and it is, let me make sure, from, I was like, there's no mailer on the other side. This is from A.L. Jackson, and Tori got hers a couple days ago and already started reading it, and I was just feeling very jealous because I'm so excited for this book. And that is From Here to Eternity by A.L. Jackson. This is her new book in her new series, and it is a, I believe, single dad, and he's a tattoo artist, and maybe he's not a single dad. Is he a single dad? But this is a biker romance too, and I believe there's some suspense in here, so I am very excited. Okay, so it doesn't say anything else about the book on the card. So they have a one night stand. She's keeping a secret and he's keeping a secret. So I'm so excited for this one. This one I'm going to be reading soon as well. So thank you so much to A.L. Jackson for sending this my way. Cannot wait. I have some publisher mail as well. So I have something from Penguin Random House, which says that it says like a date. It says needed by October. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have a Christmas romance. We have A Winter Wish by Emily Stone, which look how gorgeous. So excited for this. This is a Christmas romance, obviously. So she learns about her father's death, and she discovers that he left her half of his holiday travel company, and the other half is left to her father's handsome young deputy. They have to run the company together. That sounds so good. So excited for that one. And then this one's also from a PR company, so I have no idea what's inside. It's just in a plain blue mailer, but we shall see. It's got some goodies in here. Oh, it's Willow Aster's new book. So this one just came out last week, and I do really love the illustrated covers of her books. So this is Secret Love by Willow Aster. It is a single dad forbidden romance, and it came with a cute little pouch. It looks like it's like hand stamped. That's so fun. And then we have some goodies in here. So we have some stickers and like a card in there as well. So thank you so much, Willow Aster, for sending this my way. Very excited. And then I have a package from Target. Okay, this is my Target package. Okay, I was like, I know this book came out on Tuesday, and no, like lately Target and Amazon have been arriving on like Saturday when the book comes out on Tuesday. Like they don't even try to ship it out until Tuesday. So that's annoying. But it is Jillian Meadows' new book, Wreck My Plans. I'm so excited for her. I read this last Christmas and I absolutely loved it. It is a brother's best friend romance, and they both spend Christmas home, and both of them didn't know the other one was gonna be there. So like she only came home because she thought he wasn't gonna be there, and he decided to come because he thought she wasn't gonna be there. So it is so good, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so excited to have this on my shelves. Her indie copy of that book. And then I have some book mail from Gianna Darling, which I'm so excited for. Oh, this one does have my address on both sides, so I cannot show you the adorable bubble mailer, but it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for this from Gianna, and I believe this is an NSFW art print, so I can't show that to you, but I have the exclusive edition of the new book. This is wrapped up so well, but this is the new book, so they just got this done. It's gorge. Look at it. It is Asking for Trouble in the exclusive like biker jacket cover, and it is gorgeous. So stunning. So very excited to have that as well. And then I have some slippers I got from TikTok Shop, so we're not going to open those. Well, maybe I do want to look at them to see how, oh my gosh, they're so cute. I've just been getting, and they're so soft. They're knockoff Uggs, but they are literally so soft. Oh my gosh, I hope they fit, because I'm a 7.5 and I got 8s, but I got some new shoes. So excited. Oh, and they came with socks. How cute. So very excited. These came so quickly too. So we'll see how they fit. I'll have to put them on and see. Very excited for those. Okay, so now we're gonna go into all the books that I've bought or received that are already open. So we have, first one I ordered because I wanted to place an order for some books. So I got Fall into Temptation by Lucy Score. This one is her fall romance. And I really want to get more into Lucy Score because I do love romantic suspense a lot. So I went ahead and got this. I'm super in the fall mood, so very excited. Then I did go to Book Bash. So I went to Kentucky 3 times this month, which I'm like, why am I going to Kentucky so much? I live in Ohio. They had, the first event I went to is Book Bash, which was held by Source Books / Bloom Books, and it was held at Joseph Beth in Lexington. And I went there to assist Catherine Cowles, who was a signing author, and so I brought home some goodies. So first I got an arc of Fragile Sanctuary, which is re-releasing in November, so they had arcs. So at this event, since it was held by a publisher, they had a lot of free arcs that they gave out. So this is an arc, which is an advanced copy, but then the publisher had just gotten the final copies of Fragile Sanctuary, which come out in November, and this is what they look like. They gave me one of them. It is foiled with sprayed edges, and it is just the most stunning thing ever, and it is blurbed by Elsie Silver on the front. So this is gorgeous. Even the dragonflies are foiled, and the spine has the foiling. It's just like the entire thing is gorgeous. So if you have not yet, pre-order your copy. This one is A Hate to Love, Brother's Best Friend, romantic suspense, small town. One of my favorites by her, so I'm very excited for that. Then I also got an arc of Stealing for Keeps by Rebecca Genchak. This one is her YA that's coming out with Source Books. So this one I believe comes out December 31st. Oh, so this one is with Bloom, and Bloom is like a division of Source Books, and this says it is the new soccer star and the team captain's ex-girlfriend, and there's a dare, and I believe she is a figure skater. So sounds amazing, and I am so excited for that. So I got some good books. The next one I got is because Darlene Desi, I believe that's her name, I'm obsessed with her YouTube channel. I'm obsessed with watching her, and I've gone back like the past 4 years of her backlist videos. I've watched them all. She had recently gotten this in the mail and talked about how cozy it was, and it is Rewitched, and it just came out. So I bought myself a copy because it seems like everything fall that I need. And the heroine, I believe, has her own bookstore, so it is a debut author. And yes, she's struggling to keep her bookstore afloat, and the last thing she has time for is perfecting her magic, and she is a witch, and so her 30th birthday brings a summon from her coven to test her worthiness as a witch, and she fears for the worst. So she only has 1 month left to help prove herself that she can be witchy. So sounds gorgeous. I think it's in the UK too, so I'm very excited for that one. Then I have my Afterlight exclusive of The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. Their editions are always so stunning. Like, look at underneath there, with the exclusive dust jacket, with the exclusive art print, with different art on the end pages, and then sprayed edges. So this book is gorgeous, and I'm very excited to have this as part of my collection, though I don't know why they choose between doing shorter, like smaller hardbacks versus this is like a big one. So I don't know, but I have this one as well. And then I did get a PR package from Ava Hunter. So I just went to Kentucky yesterday, and Ava Hunter had asked me to assist her at that signing, and it was so fun getting to spend the weekend with her. And her new book was For Better or Worse, which came out last week, and this is so good. I did get an arc of it, and it is a hate to love romance where the heroine's a death doula, and she actually had broken up the hero's wedding because she used to be hired to break up weddings, and so now she is his grandfather's death doula, and his grandfather's dying of cancer and wants his whole family together for one last vacation, and he brings her along. And it's her relationship with the son, who is a doctor. He works on an oil rig. He is just very grumpy. It's very like black cat energy because she's very into like death and stuff, and she has type 1 diabetes, so there's a lot of diabetes rep in here. That's great, and I love this. Very angsty, so good. And then also while I was at the signing, she gave me a copy of her signing special edition, which is Baby Moon or Bust, which is literally the only book in her backlist other than her novellas that I have not yet read. And this is a surprise pregnancy, so there's a one-night stand and she gets pregnant and she decides to go on a baby moon and he goes with her. And I will say, so this is actually the like follow-up to this. This is book 2, but they can be read as standalones. This is her cousin. I loved this couple in this book, so like I'm very excited to go back and read this book because he's very like grumpy mountain man and I need that. So very excited and so happy that I got to see Ava this weekend. And then at that signing I bought only 5 books. I'm very proud of myself. I limited myself to 5. But first, I got this from Jill Ramsauer. I really wanted her Second Chance Bodyguard romance, but I didn't go to her table until the end when we had time to just like relax, and I just popped out of our table real quick to go to see Jill. And so I asked her what I should buy that she had left that's angsty, and she said this one, Absolute Silence. And this one is about a club, and I believe she wants to like attend the club because she like is really intrigued by the things there, and he gets mad that she's there, and he promises to not tell her father as long as he's the one who guides her on her journey there. And it's Mafia. I actually downloaded a book by her on my drive home, and it's a 3-hour drive for me, and I started it and I really, really like it. I'm kind of in the Mafia mood, so we have this. And then I also got Downpour by Maggie Gates. I know that Maggie has been blowing up recently, and this one has a disability rep in it. I believe he was a bull rider and now he's in a wheelchair, so very excited for that one. And then I was walking around and I ended up picking up this duet because all I saw was the sign Why Choose, and I just like immediately ran over to the table and I was like, tell me more. So this is actually a Rockstar Why Choose romance where she's a tattoo artist. So this is Kings of Jupiter by Nicole Staten is book 1, and then Queen of Jupiter is book 2, and she was selling them with the art prints. Let me see if I like the vellum overlays. I don't think one of them I can show you, but I can show you possibly another one. Not that one. Let me see. Not that one either. I can't show you these vellum overlays, but they sound really good and they're Why Choose. So she had a deal and I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy these. So I'm very excited for those 2. And then I did get Walk Off Wedding by Maren Moore in her signing exclusive because I do have the other 2 and I want to complete my collection. So we have this, and then they usually have like color paper, and this one does not have a print. I feel like that other one did have a print, but we have that on the inside too, and it's just so pretty, so I'm excited to have that to my collection as well. And then I did order this because I saw a couple of videos talk about this book, and it's perfect for fall, and that's In the Company of Witches by Oralee Wallace. This one was actually back ordered, so I don't know if it got popular, but it's about a B&B, which I love bed and breakfast. She helps her aunt run the B&B and I guess dies there, so she has to investigate who did it. So it's a cozy mystery, and it just sounds so good. So I'm very excited putting that in my fall stack of books that I've ordered recently. And then so Target was having their buy 2 get 1 free sale, so I added this on top of that pre-order of Jillian Meadows, and I think I pre-ordered Megan Quinn's Christmas Romance, but I also got All I Want Is You by Fallon Ballard, and this one is, oh my gosh, her name is Jessica. She has my name. I feel like I never read books. It's always like the mean girl's name in books or TV shows that I watch. So her name is Jessica, and she's a small-time romance writer, and she has a heartache since her ex-boyfriend Nick left, who's also a romance writer and her biggest rival, and they have to go to a remote inn a few days before Christmas together. Literally sounds amazing. I love a good second chance romance about writers too, so very excited for this one. And then from the publisher, I was sent Make the Season Bright by Ashley Herring Blake. This one I'm so excited for. It's Christmas. It is musicians. So this one says that she was ditched at the altar by her ex-fiance, and she is in the string ensemble Rosalind Quartet, and she lives in New York. Her ensemble mate Sloan persuades Charlotte and the rest of the quartet to spend Christmas with her family in Colorado. And oh, she discovers that Sloan's sister Adele also brought a friend home, and that's her ex. And I think this is a second chance romance. Oh my gosh, yes, because it says 2 exes find themselves stuck in the same house. I love a good second chance romance, like I said, so very excited for that. And then I did go to Barnes & Noble, so you guys saw, if you watched my Barnes & Noble vlog, I got 3 books. I got Phantasma by Kylie Smith, which has been a fantasy darker romance, I believe, that everyone's been loving, so I did buy that. I also bought The 13th Child by Erin A. Craig in this gorgeous Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, and this one I've just seen so many people talking about too, and how perfect for fall it is, so I've only also heard like really good reviews of it, so I'm very excited for that. Then I picked up Lights Out by Nevessa Allen, which is another dark romance that I feel like is kind of like Butcher and Blackbird, so I have that. Oh, and then the last one I got is Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling, because this one did get re-released, and I'm intrigued to see how it is, because I think that they did some edits, and I do have the indie copy, but I'm gonna read the new copy that just came out, so excited for those. And then I was sent a copy of First Class Romance by Camille Hope. This is about a flight attendant and a grumpy passenger in this romance. And then I bought this one because I still didn't have it, so I bought a copy of Play Along by Liz Tomforty, which I have not yet read, but I will read soon. I'm very excited for this. I made sure to buy that. And then the next one I got for my birthday, because my birthday was in August, and I haven't done a book haul in a while, but I was sent this from Monica. This one is Games of Death and Desire by Eva Chase. This is book 2. I need to read Eva Chase, and these books are stunning, and so I had some of these on my wish list, so thank you so much to Monica for sending this one my way. I do have book 1, so I'm going to get to the series soon. It is chunky. This one is Why Choose, and it says that she has to play this monstrous game, so I don't want to spoil myself too much since I haven't read this one yet, but I'm very excited. And then I did get sent a copy from the publisher of The Pairing by Casey McQuiston, which I just showed my special edition of. So we have the gorgeous sprayed edges of this one. I'm excited for a new book from her. And then I was sent Lone Wolf in Lights by Stacey Kennedy. So this one is a cowboy in a Christmas craft circle. So she leaves her life in Phoenix to open a bar in Montana with her 2 best friends, and she wants an empowering space for women who support each other, so she creates a craft circle, and the former bull rider Eli shows up. So, and I think it's around Christmas. Sounds super fun, so I'm excited for that. I was also sent a copy of Passenger Princess by Morgan Elizabeth, which I have not gotten to yet, but I really want to. This one I've heard is amazing. It's a bodyguard romance, and it just sounds so cute. So it's Grumpy Sunshine, Forced Proximity, Age Gap, Bodyguard Pageant Queen, He Falls First. All my buzzwords, so I'm excited for that. I was also sent a copy of Broken Pact by Penelope Black, which it came with a bunch of goodies, and this is a small town romantic suspense. I am very excited for this book, so thank you so much to Penelope Black for sending that my way. And then I was sent Close Knit by Kelson Denise Stone, which I loved. I give this 5 stars. This is a knitting influencer and soccer player. I've talked about it incessantly in like a bunch of recent videos, so I will save you my spiel on it, but one of my favorite books of the month last month, so obsessed. So good. And then I was also sent Temptation Trails by Claire Kingsley, which I also read, which is a romantic suspense, and he is a police officer and she is a baker, and his son actually stole from her bakery, so he is making his son like work off his debt of what he stole by working in her bakery. And there are some scary things happening in town, because there is a necklace or a bracelet that he finds that's connected to a cold case, and so they kind of uncover that. So definitely romantic suspense. I had a really fun time reading this, so I'm excited to go back and read more in the series. Then I was also sent a finished copy of Fire in the Sky by Sophie Jordan. I am a little wary of this because I haven't heard like amazing things, but they did send a really pretty art print my way. So this one is about dragons, and that's all I know, and it's actually pretty short, and I think this is actually an adult romance. So we'll see how this goes, but it has really pretty sprayed edges and an orange spine. So I do want to read this at some point. All I know is that it's a dragon fantasy, and Sophie Jordan, I love her historicals, so very excited for that. I was sent The Lovers by Rebecca Fabian from Berkeley, and this one is a second chance sapphic romance, which I love second chance romances, and I did actually just get this on audio, so hopefully I can get to it sooner rather than later. And I believe they have to work together at a wedding, which I also really love, so excited for that. I was sent also from the PR company Unmistakable by Kara Kendrick. So this one's a small town, a best friend's brother, roommates to lovers romance. And I've never heard of this author, so I'm intrigued to read this. Then I did pre-order Wisteria by Adeline Grace. I have not read it yet, but I'm reading it this month with my Patreon, so I have to read this. We're gonna be meeting at the very beginning of November, so I'm excited to read the series and see what the fuss is all about, because it is a fantasy YA series that I need to try out. Then from the publisher, I was also sent Reign of Rose by Kate Golden. I'm very excited to get to the series. I have not yet, but I've heard amazing things. It's a fantasy series. On my TBR, like all of these books are. Then I was also sent The Rules of Playing with Fire by Varsha Chitnis, and this one says that she is a professor working toward her tenure, and she meets the hero who is enigmatic, charming, and brilliant, and she knows better than to touch, though, anybody who could break her heart, and he doesn't do relationships, and they end up falling in love. So I'm very excited for this one. And then I was also sent Fall for Him by Andy Burke, which is a romance, and so his hot neighbor downstairs loathes him, and he just caused a flood that fell through the floor, and he landed directly onto his bed. And it says, he made It's Raining Men the worst timed joke ever. The other hero's paying off his sister's debts. He's an ER nurse, and his unit's plumbing caused the collapsed ceiling. So he has to fix the ceiling himself, I guess, and they have to live together for a bit. So this sounds really good. I'm very excited. And then I'm down to my last stack, so we're gonna get through these. I did pre-order Sticks and Stones by Ellie Alexander. Very, very excited for new Ellie Alexander. I'm gonna put that over there where all of my Bake Shop mystery books are. It's her cozy mystery series. I'm not caught up, but I am going to pre-order her books now. And then I have Moonspell. I don't know where I got this from, but this is by Nellie McFather. This one is really pretty. My mom might have picked this up actually for me, so we have that one. And my friend Sarah, for my birthday, sent me this beautiful copy of Bonded by Thorns by Elizabeth Helen. This is from Fairy Loot. And I love this book, so I'm so excited to have this edition. She's like, I remembered you loved it, so I didn't skip this month, and instead she gave it to me. Look how pretty. She gave it to me for my birthday, plus a really pretty pink snake mug from TJ Maxx that I could never find. She found one and gave it to me. So we have the 4 heroes here, and I'm very excited. Oh, just look, there's even like foiling on the inside. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to stare at this on my shelves, and I had to continue on the series because it's Why Choose Beauty and the Beast retelling with the 4 princes. So pretty. And then from Arcane Society, I thought I canceled, but I did cancel because I double checked. I think they're just behind. So I did get Glitter by Shannon Mayer, which is this one. And they're usually really pretty underneath. And then I got Golden by her, and they are werewolf romances. So I do love some wolf shifters. So I'm very excited. They're very pretty. Then I also ordered a couple of Mia Sheridan books because they were on sale on Amazon. I actually just read this in the car on my way to and from Kentucky. It was a long audiobook. I didn't realize that. But this one I did give 4 stars. It is a much more like suspensey romance instead of like a romantic suspense, where they were kidnapped together and did escape, and it's them as adults. So very, very, very action-packed. I did really enjoy that. I gotta put it over there for my wrap-up that I'm filming later. And then I got Unwanted, which is not on audio yet, but this is the one that I'm really excited to read. So she's a wilderness guide in a small town, and she has to help with a double murder investigation, and the only suspect in the case is a man cut off from civilization entirely, and it's gonna be their romance. So I really need to read this. I'm very excited for it. And then I got a couple of books while I was at the Book Bash event in Kentucky a couple weeks ago. So I did get The Summer of Broken Promises by K.L. Walther. This is the one I've seen most of hers. It is YA, but she did talk about how she wrote it in the process of losing her dad to cancer, I believe. And so in this one, it is after the heroine loses her sister. And so she felt like it was really cathartic to write, and that just like sounded so interesting to me. And it's at Martha's Vineyard, which is where the author had spent a lot of time in her summers going to. So it just sounded good. So I went ahead and bought it. And then I also got a Molly Harper book. So I was reading her Nice Girls Don't Have Fangs series like 10 years ago. And so I told her, I was like, I've been reading you for like a decade and this looks really good. I'm gonna buy it. So I got Witches Get Stuff Done. And I believe this is the first book because I told her I wanted to start with the first one. Sounds perfect for spooky season. And she is a witch, I believe. And she's got a ghost butler. Oh, and he is the town's head librarian. And he wants access to her house for things. So sounds so good. I was also sent a copy of The House at Watch Hill by Karen Marie Moning, which is her new gothic book. And I don't know if there's a romance in here, but I'm very excited because Karen Marie Moning wrote the Dark Fever, Fae Fever series that I really like. So excited for a new book from her. And then I was also sent these next three. So I got No One Does It Like You by Kate Shepard, which is college sweethearts reuniting to restore an old inn, which sounds so good. The Royals Upstairs by Karina Halley, where he's a royal bodyguard. I don't know if this is the sequel to the previous bodyguard one she wrote, which I actually really liked. So I'm excited for a new bodyguard romance from Karina Halley. And then I did get Jenna Levine's My Vampire Plus One, which is, again, sounds so perfect for fall. And it's a fake dating, a vampire, paranormal romantic comedy. So I feel like they're doing a lot more paranormals lately at Berkeley. So I'm excited. And then my mom got me, she does volunteer at the library, so she gets to see like their book sales a lot. And so she got me this series by Nora. So we have Year One. And then we have Of Blood and Bone and The Rise of Magix, which I believe this is her YA fantasy. Is this YA or is it adult? This might be adult, but it's her fantasy series and I've heard a lot of great things, so I'm excited to have this as well. And that is all the books that I got recently. That was a very long video. I'm so sorry for talking so much, but I'm very excited for all the new books that I have, all the books that I unboxed, and everything in this video. So I cannot wait to read them. Let me know what you're excited for me to have and what you're excited for me to read and what I should start with. I would love to hear. And if you made it this far, since I'm in the mood for all things spooky, if you made it this far, leave me the, I went and researched, leave me the spider web emoji. Leave me a spider web emoji to let me know that you've made it this far, and that's all I have. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.